What is going on, people? Welcome back. Wolfskin. Johnny here, and we are playing some RimWorld out on the ice sheet. Oh dear God, we gotta make those quick. How many times can you botch it? She's probably already past the point. Anyway, triple cold snap. It is permanent. I was working on a bedroom when that wolfskin fell out of the sky. That's a massive boon. I do still need a door on this end of the storage area here. I'm thinking, I guess if we're bringing stuff from far away, this is a fine place as we go in. I need to figure out a way to get a doorway inside. So I laid out this bedroom, but I don't think it's going to pan out for us because it'd be nice to have an entrance on the north end of the base here. So I think what I need to do, and I need to leave a walk space here too. So you don't want to crowd yourself in. You're going to need to move. So these spaces have to be left open all the way down to there. I like that you can keep that selected while you do something like this. That's very useful. All right, we don't have to worry about the other side for now, and we can remove these. So how can we make that happen? I don't know. And anything we build at this stage is no doubt going to get shoved aside. At some point, we're going to end up with a second pawn. Probably this could be turned on, right? Yeah, we need that race to grow. Well, there's IEDs. We're literally just researching to keep her happy. She does have a passion for that kind of thing. So beer brewing. Fine. At some point, we do have this wort. It's frozen. You think that kills off all the helpful yeast and shit in there? Probably, right? But anyway, so if I shift this over a tick, and then, I don't know, there's no good way, like, I'd like this to be the research and eating room. We don't have anywhere to cook right now. We are growing rice. How fast is that deteriorating? 2 per day. It's going to last 30 days, so we'll be able to get over there by the end of summer. Wolfskin's not like the absolute best thing we could get right now, but it's certainly not going to hurt to have. Whatever. I didn't mean to cancel that, but we'll figure it out. Something has to give. We need an exit on the north end of the space. It is the second day of April, May. We'd have a lot of stuff. Would be nice. These guys, we should be able to straight butcher, man. They don't look like people, and they look like they do have really warm fur, right? We're not allowed to per the rules of the scenario, so I'm not even going to look it up, but I think that would be a valuable thing. We have 58 cotton yet, so after this rice comes to fruition, I think I'll do, we have 8 days of food. This should be ready in probably 2 days, maybe 1.5 even. See how fast it grows. It just went up 3% immediately. And yeah, it goes up 3%. Doesn't even fuck around with 1%. But we'll make some more cotton because when we get the bedroom done, we're going to want it to be nice. I'm going to do beer brewing. I'm going to do what I can to make her rest the best thing that it can be. We're going to run out of things we can research. We're going to get a high-tech research bench sometime this year. That's one of the main goals. We're never going to be able to grow a tree. I'm going to research it just to keep her busy. None of that stuff means anything at this point. A relaxing psychic soothe for the females. It's glorious. Somehow it keys on the gender of your pawn when it makes those. But that's okay. Works for me, except, you know, when there's something bad happening. But all right, the psych slickers are back, and they're gonna prepare for a while. Still, we're only getting rated by one person. Their gear is just all right. There's a transport pod crash too. Did you see that fly past? Trev, the pig, who has cloth pants. He's industrious. Doesn't do things we don't really care about. Now, we really need a cook, and he's apparently opposed to that. He doesn't have anything on either. Cloth pants. It's going to have to let it go because we can't get over there to do anything anyways. It doesn't much matter now, does it? We could go shoot this guy and take his gear and try and sell it to the next ship. But if we look at, okay, this shirt. $4.44. That means they're going to pay us like 50 cents. It's just not worth doing it. I'd rather be warm when these things hit 100%. And that dude is, oh, well, he's already gone down. A lot of stuff to smelt. We do have this gear, man. We're having some power problems here. Hold on a minute. There we go. Don't fucking let the rice die. Yeah. Fortunately, with 3 wind turbines, it does okay as long as this power hog isn't running. So, actually, I was able to turn it on right away. Damn it, it went off. I really want to get the harvest out of the way here. I'm half tempted to go for this. We have this new gear that's really awesome. There's good stuff laying around everywhere. I want all this. But I really can't get greedy. I've been keeping her in the warmth and nearby zones all winter long. It's been panning out just fine, so I don't really have any complaints about that. You can see we're planning where we're going to head next in terms of expansion. Steel heater burned out. That's a problem. We're going to have to jump to nearby and replace. Going to need a massive amount of plasteel, advanced components. Somehow we have to track down an AI persona core at some point, even though we've pissed off everybody except for one faction. Yeah, we'll get there though. There's only one way out of this, and I don't think royalty is it. That could be my next like legit challenge. Win the ice sheet triple cold snap that's permanent game via royalty. At some point you have to take more pawns so like they can fill the gaps. But there's a ton of extra resources required just to keep that person happy. But you don't have to build a ship at the end, so there's also that. Well, maybe today's the day. It's not over yet. I just realized we have to turn this thing off right now. We're still... No! Fuck, hold on. No, you gotta stop doing what you're doing. Is it getting that cold in there? Not quite. Just harvest botched. 6. Yeah, the power's been really taking a shit lately. It hasn't really happened since the last wind turbine came into being. Alright. I did say I was going to do another round of cotton, so I guess I should commit to that. And then we'll just, once she gets it all planted, we'll kick the light on. So we only got 59 rice from that. That's not quite 3 days of food, but we are sitting on 13 meals there, plus pemmican. We still have meat, but we don't have the ability to make fine meals given her low cooking skill at this point. Only a 4. I should just do rice wide open until we can make fine meals. I think we can actually do a little outside recreation here. That's touch and go, not gonna lie, but I don't think she'll die, so we'll just let it fly. When we run out of research, we're gonna be in trouble. That's one of the things that just keeps her really happy. Otherwise, we're gonna have to probably build, I guess, a chess table, something else just to keep her doing stuff. Young beggar wishes for alms. Oh, he didn't even ask. He just showed up. A fucking 4-year-old. This dude's dead. He has nothing. He's already shivering. What does he want? I'm starting to feel kind of bad for this. 3 medicine. But he's never going to even make it off the map with it, so... Oh, so sad. I have a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old. So this 4-year-old here that just died. I didn't fucking betray him, man. Mother Nature did. I hate that it does that. It's so frustrating. There's another. Man, all of a sudden, Randy. Zach. A 39-year-old male. And I have a 36-year-old female. Decent health. Oh, a delicate wimp. but he crafts and does intellectual like a beast, and he cooks. I'm half debating taking another pawn here. We could finagle the space. We don't have the steel to make heaters, but gear? Oh! You gotta do it. We gotta strip that guy. Alright, we'll keep a close watch on her health. We should probably keep one on his health too, because man, he's doing really well. He's been out here longer than we have. Okay. Sorry, Zach. I'd like to bang you, but I'm going to have to take your shit instead. It's pretty much all there is to that. Okay, you just need to make a beeline back for the warm zone, lady. Do not push it. All right, well, there's some free crap. Sorry, Zach. We do, like, 39-year-old male would be the perfect thing right now. But how are we going to support that with this fucking tiny, shitty base? We're not. So we're digging a grave for this poor child. I looked at the parka that guy provided us. It's not as good as what we have. It's 2 degrees worse. And I think it's because ours is really good quality. But we're set for gear for a little while here. Even if things go to shit with our current gear. Bury that guy. We'll still be in really good shape. The sash actually had 6 degrees, which is phenomenal. I mean, maybe. It's starting to warm up totally, so we should probably start thinking about getting out on the ice and doing shit. I've been in winter mode for way too long here. Gear. All right, and then just go inside for a little bit. So, or at least doing some building. We have things in the south to smash for more steel. We have steel to haul from all around. And there's a lot to do. And with the weather turning, let's see what we can accomplish. There's only 15 chunks, so it's going to get us 300 steel, which is kind of embarrassing, but still needs something to make a column out of. I can make it out of marble, I guess, but I'd rather build walls. We're going to make a run here. I think we can do it at this point. It's negative 186, but we have new gear. It's warmer than it was. If she doesn't show up, we're golden. She just made it there. Probably you should go back to the warm zone at that point, lady. Don't get crazy. And there you go. So, totally fine, right? She might take a little frostbite. But what that means is that the map is open to us. That was a close one. Another 15% we would have been down. There you go. So, why do we leave that club there? I don't know, but we're going to probably get all the smeltables we can at this point. And then these are in great shape too, so we're going to grab all this stuff and this revolver. That's just a bunch of dead people everywhere, but be nice to be able to deal with or bury the bodies or something, but we're just not in a position to be able to do that, so it's fine. Why don't we get all this stuff hauled and put away? And it's 5 in the morning. Hopefully she goes back to bed. If not, we'll have to force that, but there you go. We have a little while till the cotton's due. The Psychic Sooth just ended. No, yeah, let's go, man. Let's go. We got to keep moving. And it's the coldest part of the day, too. So if it hits 20, start thinking about heading home. And she's like, there you go. Where is this dude? As long as, oh, I'm so sorry, Vorath. We should actually worry about our own ass rather than Vorath's ass right now. We are headed back. She did drop some stuff, but that's okay. We'll take a quick little jaunt and grab that. And this dude's toast. Hopefully he doesn't have anything awesome, because I may not be able to go get it. Cloth parka. Ah. So I totally could have gotten over there and stripped that, dude. The muffalo wool sash would have been decent. She did take some frostbite there. I should probably note. The downside of that's on her nose, so it probably doesn't slow her down too much, but we're definitely not making it out here to strip this guy, which we otherwise could have if I wasn't fricking around on the ice sheet. He's toast. But there's a few smeltables. I take the bows back. Like, people buy them. Like, trade ships buy them. They're not great by any means, but yeah, we can keep doing this, right? I'm going to let this recreation thing happen, though. More cargo pods. It's my lucky day. Let's hope it's meat of any type. That's actually the equivalent of meat. We're going to go for those as soon as we can. They only have 10 days to be out there. She's fully healed. No issues. Unrestrict. And while we're going for it, we might as well grab these. Might as well make sure we unforbid those eggs. And that's essentially meat. And that's 40 eggs. I think you get 1 meal each out of those if you do regular meals. That's bananas. 17%. Yeah, I think we're all right. Yeah, just fine. Well, the gear made all the difference too. Like, we got phenomenally lucky with that. That pig dude had... I'm just going to drop everything here and walk my ass inside, but either way, that pig dude really saved our bacon. She took more frostbite. Right second toe. That's going to slow her down a little bit, so that's unfortunate, but we'll deal with it. Well, she did just get fully healed. Totally fine. Before we take another trip, it is snowing now, of course. Didn't snow a good long while till we were able to get out and start walking around. That was just too valuable to pass up. These things, meh, a little bit of steel out of the smelting. This high summer, that'll be ours. I mean, that revolver is going to be mine at some point too, right? There's a bow down here. We're not going to try and retrieve that bow. We are going to go for the silver, but we'll wait till summertime for that. It's actually not... Ooh. Yeah, that's some money right there, at least. 24 of those. Whatever it buys, we're going to go for it. Good thing we're inside for once. They're going to prepare for a while, though. What do you got for gear, little buddy? Well, I got some silver, and 1 herbal med. It's pretty far away, too, in the upper corner there. Almost you could gamble and build your base, like, over close, or maybe in the top center or something. Kind of ignore all the stuff that goes on at the bottom, but whatever. The more the merrier that show up at this point. We're at a point where I'm just going to allow it all. His gear is garbage. Now, it would get us a few bucks, so if we're grabbing the rest of his crap, we might as well get it if we can. But it's just not worth going out for on its own. And she's going to be slowed now by the heavy snow. Let's just see if we can grab these few things and how cold she gets walking over there. I don't know how much it actually slows you in terms of movement percentage, but yeah, it's just fine. We should be able to get everything put away before we go inside. So she got there and back and hit 20. It's fantastic. I don't know what the all right, this is getting a little... Where are you going? just go to the warp zone. What are you holding? Nothing. I have no idea what she was doing. Maybe she wants a meal. I should probably check that. Yeah, she's fine. She did hit 22% just coming over here for this stuff, but she did grab it all, which is pretty phenomenal. And 22%. Again, you do slow a bit on the way back, but it's a-okay. We'll just drop everything here manually, have her run inside. Totally gonna make it, right? Wolfskin, slag, and warmth. There you go. How bad did that get? That was pretty close. It wasn't that far away even. She didn't take any frostbite, so that's good. It's kind of weird that there's no shoes in the vanilla game. There's nothing, according to this, covering her feet. Which, hard snow, negative 187 Fahrenheit, negative 122 Celsius. Mid-spring, 9 a.m. Tree sowing research. I think I'm going to wait until most of the snow stops. And there's a little bit of silver down here. That guy was in the water, so he actually deteriorated away rather quickly. Probably we should go for that, actually, as soon as we can. It is the warmest part of the day, so I think we'll grab that next. Doesn't look like the value on it diminishes at all due to weather. Or, sorry, due to, like, deterioration. So if we can still get the same amount of money for it. It's only at 11 hit points, so about 20%. Still says value is 14. How are we doing just trying to acquire it? Decent. There you go. Yeah, we're just fine. I'm going to keep grabbing some stuff. It is getting close, very close to the end of the episode here, but I'm going to grab what I can before I quit for the day. These meds are deteriorating pretty quick too, so I think as soon as she's capable, the snow did end, we will make a trip over there and grab that. It's nice. By the time spring arrives, or summer anyway, we will have cleared the map of everything, and we'll just be waiting around for something else exciting to happen. There you go. Where do you think you're going next, and what's your health at? 14. Yeah, that's okay. There you go. Yeah, totally doing great, man. As long as she doesn't have a mental break, we're just fine. Probably I should expand this zone a bit too. Let's take it down. I'm going to make her drop everything like right over here and then go inside, but that was hardly a risk at all. She is carrying something, but I think she'll drop it. There you go. There's a slave ship passing by. Which it's called Fruit Lubricants. It's very interesting. She's also really cold still because it just happened. But they usually don't have much. They do buy the drugs, so let's pass that on. I'm going to keep all this. The bow, anything we can't smelt, we will sell. There's another bow we just dropped outside. I'm going to drag that in too. Otherwise, not a lot we want really. The flag pants we can smelt. So we're not going to sell them. That's kind of a lot of money though, actually. Screw it. They're there. I really don't want any slaves to join. That just opens a can of worms. Psychically dull, slow learner. He does plants well. Not so much worth it. We can't afford the guy anyway, so it doesn't much matter. I like that it all lands inside. That's kind of the perfect way to do that. I've never done it before. It was just because I couldn't afford a column, but that's been working out very well. For future reference, I'm gonna call him back and sell that other bow. It's $2. That's just fine. There you go. $2 is $2. She's way too cold to be doing this now, but there you go. I'm gonna send her inside. All right, so we do still have a few more rounds. I'm gonna grab this. There's a revolver here. We're gonna grab. A little bit of silver in the south. The thing's not going to be there by the time we get there. We'll grab this. Otherwise, I think there's 2 slag chunks on this side. That's going to be what I'm working on for the next few minutes here. And the temperatures are already getting legit so that her gear can hold her strong. That stupid pig idiot that showed up and got himself killed. Look at that, man. We're like, we can actually deconstruct that chunk right there too. Not going to be a problem. Holy shit, are you brazen, lady? I guess we'll just let it fly and see what happens, given it's the end of the episode. Wow. How is it quicker to go way up there and then come back down? I have no idea, but as long as we don't get any frostbite that takes off any digits, we're just fine. Yeah, we're just going to send her to warmth. There you go. All right, well, this is the last of the stuff that's out on the ice sheet. And we've grabbed it all. She really pushes it every time. At least she doesn't try to eat outside, I guess. But please leave me a like if you are enjoying. Leave comments. I read them all. I do respond myself personally. We only have 4 steel, but we've brought everything in off the ice sheet. We do have the marble to start expanding. She's not getting that bedroom issue anymore. It's actually getting a little bit of a, hey, my bedroom's okay kind of thing. So I was half tempted to just push a wall back, make it bigger, get her a better mood, build the chair, and call it good for a while until we want to take on a second person. Which would be nice, but what are they going to provide for us that she's not already providing? Like somebody to go haul, somebody to do whatever the fuck. I don't know, but I'm torn, man. Leave me some ideas if you care to. As soon as it warms up just a little bit more, it's already almost the end of spring. We have a few of these on the map to deconstruct now. It's weird. I thought those only fell like in the very early game, but there are 2 on the map at this point. So we'll take what we can get. Oh my god. I've been wondering why the damn plants aren't growing, and I can tell you it's because I haven't had the power on in quite a while. So we are getting a little short on meals, but we do have plenty of pemmican retrieved from the carcasses of the dead, as well as a little bit of rice. Not quite 6 meals worth, but anyway, next time maybe I'll even make a fermentation barrel. And if I just made one, have we researched beer brewing yet? I think I did. Just been randomly researching stuff because, yeah, why not? Architect, production, fermenting barrel. We need 5 more steel, which actually, I think I will. I think I'll ferment that beer. Why not? She does enjoy a good beer. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.